Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves is an entertaining adventure that pays homage to the beloved tabletop role-playing game. The film follows a group of misfit thieves who embark on a quest to retrieve a powerful artifact from a ruthless enemy, while also dealing with their issues and conflicts. The film is directed by John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein, who previously helmed the comedy Game Night, and they bring a similar sense of humor and action to this fantasy world. The film boasts an impressive cast of stars, led by Chris Pine as Ejin Darvis, a former Harper agent turned thief who wants to resurrect his dead wife. Pine brings his charisma and charm to the role, as well as his dramatic chops when dealing with his grief and guilt. Michelle Rodriguez plays Helga Kilgore, a fierce barbarian warrior who is loyal to Ejin and acts as his muscle. Rodriguez is convincing as a tough and badass fighter but also shows some vulnerability and humor. Regine Page plays Zank, a charismatic bard who joins the team as their planner and lute player. Page is charming and witty, and has great chemistry with the rest of the cast. Justice Smith plays Simon Omer, a young sorcerer who is eager to prove himself and learn more about magic. Smith is endearing and funny and portrays Simon's enthusiasm and insecurity well. Sophia Lillis plays Doric, a rogue who has a history with Forge, Ejin's former partner who betrayed them. Lillis is spunky and smart and has a good rapport with Pine. Hugh Grant plays Forge Fitzwilliam, a cunning and greedy thief who becomes the Lord of Neverwinter after stealing a powerful artifact from the Harpers. Grant is deliciously villainous and smug, and enjoys hamming it up as the main antagonist. The film does a good job of capturing the spirit and essence of Dungeons & Dragons, with references to various races, classes, monsters, spells, items, and locations from the game. The film is set in the Forgotten Realms campaign setting, one of the most popular and iconic settings for D&D fans. The film also incorporates elements of humor and improvisation that are common in D&D sessions, such as dice rolls, character quirks, unexpected twists, and meta jokes. The film does not take itself too seriously but also respects the source material and its fans. The film is not without its flaws, however. The plot is fairly predictable and formulaic, with few surprises or originality. The film also suffers from some pacing issues, especially in the second act where it drags a bit. The film could have benefited from more character development and backstory for some of the characters, especially Helga and Doric. The film also relies on some cliches and tropes that are common in fantasy films, such as the Chosen One prophecy, the MacGuffin quest, the reluctant hero, etc. Overall, Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves is an enjoyable and entertaining film that will appeal to fans of D&D and fantasy films alike. The film has a great cast, a good sense of humor, and exciting action scenes that make it a fun ride. The film may not be groundbreaking or innovative, but it is faithful to its source material and delivers what it promises: a fun adventure in a fantasy world.